A year and a half ago, I returned from Guatemala with an imagination full of Mayan ruins, rumbling volcanoes, jaguars, not to mention prophecies about the end of the world. Consequently, Appasionea, a word, a place of my own imagination, is a world that teeters on the brink of oblivion. It's full of omniscient immortals, of centaurs, of unicorns, and floating giant butterflies. My name is Alexander Nixon, and I'm asking you to contribute money to my Kickstarter campaign. My goal is to publish my own illustrated fantasy novel called The Beginning of the End of Appasionea. I also want to raise money for a school in Guatemala where I did my Peace Corps service. This is one of the main characters in my story. His name is Lore. In the story, he falls in love with two different women, one a centaur, one a powerful wizard, and suffers greatly for it. I had an opportunity, in fact, to interview Lore as well as a few of his companions. Before the interview started, the cameraman and I captured some candid footage of Lore, who was literally walking in circles, trying desperately to get something off of his chest. His gnome companions were getting made up and causing mischief as usual. And Aya was getting made up as well for her big interview and 15 minutes of fame.
Cursed stockholders.
Yes.
I must talk to you before they capture our pictures with these mechanical paintbrushes.
About what?
Yesterday,
What about it?
I, you, we,
Aren't you gonna get made up?
do I need it?
What is it now?
I want to get this out of the way now before they start capturing our pictures with the mechanical paintbrushes. Do you know, they not only capture our movements, but they also capture our words. And what if Azar sees and hears?
Oh, it's not my husband's wrath that should concern you. It is mine. Sit down!
So sorry I'm late. I got stuck in traffic down Santa Monica Freeway. Come here, my producer's telling me I've got this crazy costume party to attend. It turns out it's my first interview. I guess, never mind. So we're doing Lord of the Rings today. What's going on? I'm sitting here next to two people who, if you haven't heard about them, you have not been reading the headlines. They hail from a place recently discovered called Appasionea, that is the lost continent of Appasionea, and are here in person for an exclusive interview with VH11. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, please?
My name is Aya. I am Azar's queen.
And who is Azar?
Is he serious? Azar is Lord of the Middle Kingdom and emissary of fire.
Good Lord. You would make an excellent director.
I would? Oh.
We expected better weather today, but we'll conduct the interview on VH11 as we always do at the normal timed hour. I'm here today with a fantastic motley crew of guests who hail from a place called Appasionea, and I would like to introduce them to you and the world and let you know about their role in this exciting drama unfolding in the Antarctic, where they have discovered a lost continent called Appasionea. We'll go shortest first, and starting with the pointy-eared fellow here to my left. What is your name?
I am Alberto. I am a gnome. This is Vinbar.
Great, okay, and what is your name?
I am...
All right, great, and what is your name, sir?
My name is Lore.
Lore.
I am a general and a queen.
And I am Aya,
Aya.
Azar's queen.
Azar's queen. You're a queen, like a queen of a country, of a
Yes, sir. She's the queen
Of the Middle Kingdom.
of the Middle Kingdom, and you're general of what?
of her army.
Of her army, I see. And could you fellows keep it down there? When we're conducting an interview in this country, in this dimension, we like to have silence. Precisely. Your gnome rascals are quite disobedient. I see your law fellow here is quite more obedient when it comes... Law, please, do not raise your arms here. We do not use violence as a way to solve our problems here.
Well, sometimes we eat gnomes when they get out of hand.
You've eaten gnomes.
Oh, yes, yes.
Valuable food source.
They taste quite like your chicken. Was it chicken? Yes.
She's just compared you to chicken. No, please, lower your weapon. We do not... Even chicken is not a reason to fight. I do not wish... Okay, please take that away. Please take your sword. Ah!
Maybe. I think you killed him.
He looks quite dead.
I'm not dead yet,
Let's eat him.
but should I die, my last words to the public are, quiet! Do not buy this book. Ah. Do not buy this book. Stay away from these foul creatures. Stay away from this book, Appasionea. It's cursed. All of its creatures are cursed. Away from it.
Thank you very, very much.
I hope by now you have a sense of what fun, eclectic characters, conflicts, and colorful creatures await you. Remember that a large portion of this Kickstarter campaign goes toward the building of a school in Guatemala where I served as a Peace Corps volunteer. I'm asking you to give whatever you can and not to miss out on being a part of the legend in the making called Appasionea. I'm Alexander Nixon. Every dollar you give, this is one of the scenes from Appasionea in which a giant tree reaches all the way into the heavens, into the clouds, where there are swarms of green butterflies being eaten by these ghostly sperm whales.